Property on Demand is an online software tool designed to help users search for properties of organic chemicals as well as calculate them. It allows the prediction of pure component properties of different types. 1. Primary properties. These are single-value properties whose values depend on the molecular structure of the chemicals, for example, the normal boiling point or critical temperature of a chemical. 2. Secondary properties. These are functions of other properties, for example, the eccentric factor, dipole moment, solubility parameters, and others. 3. Hazard and environmental properties such as LC50, measure of toxicity, GWP, global warming potential, ODP, ozone depletion potential, and many more. 4. Temperature-dependent properties, such as vapor pressure as a function of temperature, density as a function of temperature or pressure, heats of vaporization as a function of temperature, and many more. To access properties on demand, visit our website at pseforspeed.com. Navigate to the Chemical Properties on Demand tab, then click on Go to Properties on Demand to begin. Before using Properties on Demand, users must log in. For first-time users, an account can be created by following the instructions. Registered users, log in with the created account and password. Properties on Demand software gives 5 options to the user. Option 1. Search database for properties of a chemical. This is forward search, or search for compounds matching specified target properties. This is reverse search. Option 2. Property estimation, enables the user to compute chemical properties of compounds using PSE4Speed in-house property models. Option 3. Offline problem submission, allows the user to submit a problem to PSE4Speed, which will use in-house machine learning-based models to calculate 25 pure compound properties. Option 4. Chemical property analysis, allows the user to view property plots across compounds in the PSE4Speed database. Option 5. Theory notes, allows the user to access detailed theoretical explanations related to the properties of compounds. Option 1. Database search gives the user 3 alternatives. A forward search, also called basic search. A reverse search, also called advanced search, and a lipid search, a search mode restricted to lipid compounds only. For the basic search, shown on the slide, the user has to give one of the 4 chemical identifiers, that is, chemical name, chemical formula, chemical CAS number, or chemical SMILES notation. Next, click on Search to retrieve and view the available properties. All matching compounds are listed. Select ethanol to proceed to the next page. Selecting on ethanol on previous slide, the properties of ethanol will be shown. This is property page 1 where the compound names and other identifiers are given. Scroll down to view other pages. Note that the property calculation option may also be accessed from this page. It is useful when measured values of many of the properties are not available. Property values from page 2. These are pure compound primary properties. Property values from page 3. These are temperature-dependent properties, together with the coefficient values for the corresponding correlations. On this page, qualitative properties of solubility are shown. The group definition of the compound is shown here, that is, ethanol is represented by one CH3 group, one CH2 group and one OH group. Option 1. Advanced search. Here, the user has different options to specify the properties to search for compounds that match them. For example, the user can look for solvents that dissolve a specific solute that's shown on the slide. the user can also specify up to 6 different properties with different bounds to find the matching compounds. This search can also be performed sequentially. That is, first search for compounds for property 1, then reduce the search space by selecting property 2 and repeat until the desired set of properties within the specified range is found. Note that as this search is based on the database, compounds with missing property data will not be found. After the search, Property on Demand will list the compounds that match the target properties. The properties of any of these compounds can be retrieved from the database by clicking on Details. Next, for the lipid search, the user has to give one of the 4 chemical identifiers, that is, chemical name, chemical formula, chemical Cas number, or chemical SMILES notation. Next, click on Search to retrieve and view the available properties. All matching lipid compounds are listed. Select the compound to proceed to the Properties page. Option 2. Calculate property. Here, the user need to give the SMILES notation of the compound of interest and then click on Run for properties. Property on Demand will call the group contribution-based pure compound property models to calculate a set of pure compound properties, that is, primary properties, secondary properties, environmental properties and temperature-dependent properties. If the user does not have the SMILES notation of the compound, it is suggested retrieve it from the PubChem database, which can be accessed from the Useful Links page of the PSE for Speed website. After the calculations have been finished, Property on Demand will show the results as shown in the current slide and the next 4 slides. If user wants a copy of all the estimated properties, they can click on Export to generate a PDF file of the results. Note that this feature is an online option, and the speed of calculations will depend on the speed of the internet connection and the number of active users in Property on Demand. The generated PDF file containing the estimated properties will automatically download to the user's machine. This slide shows the estimated primary properties. It also compares with measured data, if available. Note that in-house group contribution models are used here. This slide shows the estimated environmental properties and compares with measured data, if available. Note that in-house group contribution models are used here. This slide shows the secondary properties and compares with measured data, if available. Note that published correlations are used here. This slide shows the estimated temperature-dependent properties. Scroll down to view all the properties. Note that equations of state or the principle of corresponding states are used to predict these property values. Next, Option 3, in offline problem submission. Fill out the form and submit your problem details. Users can submit their problems to PSE for Speed for calculation of properties through the machine learning-based models developed by PSE for Speed. Users may submit a maximum of 10 chemical identified SMILES notations. PSE for Speed software department will send the calculated values by email to the user. Note that the first submission is free, but the subsequent submissions will include a small fee. A reduced subscription fee will be offered for those wanting to use this option many times. Next, Option 4, Chemical Property Analysis. By selecting the button tab, the user can view property plots across compounds in the PSE for Speed database. By moving the mouse over a point on the plot, the user can identify the corresponding compound and see its plotted property value. The last one, Option 5, Theory Notes. Users can access the document by clicking the menu to view the associated files. The theory notes provide users with detailed theoretical background on the properties of compounds. This concludes the short presentation of features of the Chemical Properties on Demand software. We hope you found this presentation interesting, and please subscribe on our YouTube channel to remain updated on the new addition to the PSE for Speed. Thank you for your time and attention.